Hello and welcome to Gar1onriva VS Portal Stories Mel. This won the comment vote from episode 16 of Gar1onriva VS Portal 2, and that means I'll be playing through this, and then when we're done with this one I will do another vote to see if you want me to do another mod or move on to a new game entirely. Personally, I'd love to do some more of the mods, but maybe by then you're all portaled out. So I have played 66 minutes of this total, and maybe quarter to half of that was achievement farming, but the majority of that was sort of going through. But that was ages ago, that was a long time ago, shortly after it came out, so I cannot remember much of it at all. I definitely can't remember any of the puzzles. So, a new game, and we'll see how it goes. So there are 5 chapters and 5 advanced mode chapters. Okay, harder puzzles. Right, so there are 5 chapters. Let's play story mode. Also, I'm going to keep using the shell art because it's really pretty art and I want to use it more. Portal Stories Mel. Hope this isn't like one of those X-Men Origins thing where they did one as an excuse for that character. Well, this isn't like Half-Life at all. 1952. Quantum tunneling device.
Yeah, okay. Greetings, astronaut, war hero, or Olympian. My name's Cave Johnson, and boy, do I have something to show you. You're here because you're the best the world has to offer. I don't say that lightly, mind you, so take that as one of the biggest compliments you'll ever get in your life, even if you don't know who I am. In the beginning, I started a shower curtain company, making asbestos-laden shower curtains for the military. But I kept dreaming bigger and better. And you know what? That dreaming became doing. Lots of doing. Which brought you here. You're riding into the little Michigan town of... wait. Where are we again? Okay, so... this town doesn't have a name as we're the ones who built it, but that doesn't matter. Point is, you're riding there, and you'll soon be... Aperture Science Innovators. We're still getting some of this stuff together, but there's a lot of science we can do in the meantime. You've been selected from a large group of candidates for a special test in our temporary testing areas. When the train arrives at the station, head into the town and into the Aperture building. Don't worry, you'll know where it is. You'll get some more pre-recorded messages once you're there. Now, get ready to do some science. For now, though, we're gonna put on some nice music for you. Enjoy the ride.
You may have guessed, but that's not J.K. Simmons, I think, is the voice actor. It's not actually Cave Johnson's voice actor. But it's not a bad imitation. I have remembered one thing I disliked about this game when I played it, but you'll see that later. And the reason I laughed before was because it had that...
You're now arriving at Aperture Central Station.
Station?
Wait. Chris, get over here. How do you spell station? Okay, think about that for a second. Okay. Does station have an extra O before the I? Alright, listen to me. Pack your things. Because you're fired! Get out of my office. Out. Get out. Out of my office. Oh, I can't re-record this.
Yeah, there are quite a few things about this mod that annoyed me. I don't remember any of the puzzles, but I remember the annoyances. I'm sure I'll cover them as they become unbearable. I think that was why I stopped originally, because those annoyances, a couple of which have already made themselves clear, were just too annoying. Superconductor test. Superpowers, super tumors, or both. Repulsion gel. Tastes like science. Science spheres. Out with asbestos. That's asbestos. Cool. On we go.
Now, as I said before, there's a lot we're still working on. Just watch your step on the way out, and as a reminder, Aperture Science Innovators is not responsible for any injury you sustain. up to and including death by exposure to cosmic ray spallation. Don't worry, though. We haven't had an accident like that in 3 days. Sorry. Make that 3 minutes.
It's very annoying. I don't know how long I'm going to be able to go without complaining about it, because if I mention it, everyone will see it. There's an achievement for trying, like, every door in this place, but I already have it, so I'm not going to bother doing that now. Hello? Oh yes, the reason I was laughing before was there was a guy in blue banging on a door that said security, and that was a reference to Barney Calhoun from the original Half-Life. Hello? Hello? Gordon Froman, can you see me? Oh, okay. Jump. Alright, on we go then. Okay. The future of tomorrow starts today. Isn't that from Fallout?
Here at Aperture Science Innovators, we love to give back to the community. So, instead of just giving back, we made our own community. Entirely made out of Aperture Science malleable concrete, on top of the salt mines. And that's exactly why you shouldn't touch the walls or stomp your feet either. Last thing we need is to touch up a dent in the wall because someone was too hands-on.
Alright, one more time, and then I'll, if it happens one more time, I'll complain about it. Because it's just so annoying. Makes me cringe. There's no way to get to there. How'd you get to that door? You can jump the fence. The door doesn't even have a handle. Oh yeah, crouch jumping's a thing in this, I think. Probably. It's on the Source engine. No door here either. No way through to that door. No handle on the door either. Hello. Hello. Oh. Anyone around? I mean, this is I like this area. It's inventive. It's different. You don't get many open topped spaces like this in Portal games because it's sort of all underground. I don't think that this is what the outside of it would look like, personally, given that we do see a bit of the outside in both Portal 1 and Portal 2, but not much. But sort of enough to see that there isn't a town there, but, you know, maybe it's a different place, maybe it's a different sort of area. Oh, I didn't have a look at the giant atom. Off we go. That's the pole. Off we go. Aperture Science Innovators, established 1947. So that was 5 years ago. So it said 52, didn't it? I think it said 52. Aperture Science Innovators. Welcome, test subjects. Please sign in with the receptionist before proceeding to the lounge.
I told you it was easy to find. You found it faster than any test subjects on record. That's not good. Anyway, just head through the door on the right to the elevator. You'll know where to go.
Yep, okay. It's happened again. The coughing. The constantly in this. Constantly. It only happens more as this game goes through. I'm 10 minutes in and he's done it like 20 times. And the rustling of the paper and stuff. And the references. You'll see more of them as they come. But it's... I don't want to complain this early into the thing, but it's just so frustrating. Hello, Carolyn. Your guided tour representative for today is Carolyn. I can't even pick this stuff up. Know your allergens. Oh yeah, it's from the original. It's the coughing. They've gone, what makes Cave Johnson funny? Saying weird things, telling people they're fired, and coughing awkwardly. And that's what they've based his entire voice on. Well, I say entire. For the first hour, at least. Pictures from the future. These are probably references to something. We want the best, and you're it. Astronauts, war heroes, Olympians. Yeah, it's got those. Why would he have two of them? I don't know. Anyone's guess? So copy there. What magazines do we have? I thought there was Hitler. No, it's Science and Technology. 50 Shades of Cave. Cool. A devoted ally for innovation. I do like that there are people around. That is a really good thing. Makes this place feel alive. And if we if we're actually in the 50s.
I wanted to put in a long flight of stairs that spiraled down through the old salt mines down here. Give the test subjects a great view of the place. But no! The zoning boards on my bean counters said that's why they invented elevators. So, when someone in a wheelchair threatened to sue, my former boys chickened out of me and built this elevator to go to our temporary offices. I'm still working on those stairs, and those guys are working on getting new jobs. Seriously though, the stairs aren't ready, so get on that stupid elevator.
Yeah. I didn't notice it at first when I was playing originally, but after playing it for like half an hour I noticed, and I couldn't stop noticing. Let me in! I work here. Imagine! Can I zoom? I can. Focus on science! The future! With these creepy people and a guy with much longer legs than arms. Okay. Also, oh no, that's where I just went. Alright, I need to go around here and get on the lift. So already this is doing better than Prospect. What with the interactive bit at the beginning instead of just talking at you in an awkward voice while you're just forced to stare. And I haven't paid any money for this, so, you know, 2 ways, this is already better than Prospect. Control room. So this is test shaft 1. Please keep your legs.
We're always trying to push the boundaries of science that little bit more. That's why we're taking on this new project. When the bean counters told me not to buy a salt mine to do all this science, the first thing they said was, "No, there's too much space. You can't suspend something over nothing and pray that a test can happen in thin air." Well, thanks to some use of the old calculator between the ears and a generous helping of the "you're fired" stamp, I came up with a final solution to that. If you can't anchor something in thin air, why bother trying to make it in the air in the first place? I came up with this.
But they do anchor it in thin air. That's exactly what they do.
Introducing the Aperture Science Innovators Suspended Testing Sphere. Each sphere is suspended in the air, anchored to the walls by concrete and steel lattice.
Yeah, so it is literally in the air anchored.
Like they float in the air, but in fact, they don't. Plus, we can keep building above them, onward and upward. This salt mine here can take at least 10 of these bad boys per shaft. 9 shafts, 90 tests. We can test whatever we want to and beat that other company into the ground. Black Mesa. Those guys can kiss my...
Hey, it was funny when that happened in Portal 2.
The bean counters cried like babies when they saw the cost of these things, but they wet their pants when I threw them out the door. I pay the bills, I make the decisions around here, and I hire and fire as I please. Now, the first of these spheres won't be ready for a few more months, so you'll be participating in one of our smaller tests, the Aperture Science Innovators Short-Term Relaxation Volt.
I get that, to a degree, his personality won't change between this and Portal 2, but there's personality not changing, and then there's using the exact same jokes. Because that's what he's about. He's about being funny. And if you use the exact same jokes, it's not funny. In fact, it comes off as a little bit desperate. But that might just be for me, because I'm critically minded and a bit of a dick about games.
When you get to the offices, I'll tell you a bit more. This test should be real easy for you, though. Just get inside one of the Aperture Science Innovator's short-term relaxation vaults and lie in a bed. You'll feel yourself fall asleep quickly. Don't worry, though. Our science boys will get you out shortly. You'll only be out for a few minutes. An hour at most if something goes wrong. Don't worry. We ain't got everything under control. You'll be making science, and you won't have to do a thing. Who's the winner here? You are.
Also, the subtitles could be better managed. It shouldn't be a massive block of text. It should be a bit more dynamic and change as speaking goes on. Hello. My name's Mel. Been going down for a while now. 5,500 meters. Have we had like 2 loading screens while going down this lift?
So, as I said on the last pre-recorded message, you'll be heading into an Aperture Science Innovator's short-term relaxation vault for a quick, deep sleep. And then you're done. That's why we brought you here at night. You're most likely a walking zombie. That'll give us the best results. But just remember, don't sleep too long. This isn't a bed and breakfast. And if you decide to stay the night, I'm charging you rent for the next year. We'll have a bed ready for you. Just follow the testing area signs and go to bed. Don't mind the turrets. They're firing blanks. At least that's what Crazy Harry told me. Had 6 science boys disappear because of him.
Well, to time me out for sleeping, I'm just going to go for a little dip in this beautiful looking lake. There's an achievement for that. I already have it.
So, as I said on the last pre-recorded message, you'll be heading into an Aperture Science Innovator's
yeah.
vault for a quick, deep sleep. And then you're done. That's why we brought you here at night. You're most likely a walking zombie. That'll give us the best results. But just remember, don't sleep too long. This isn't a bed and breakfast. And if you decide to stay the night, I'm charging you rent for the next year. We'll have a bed ready for you. Just follow the testing area signs and go to bed. Don't mind the turrets. They're firing blanks. At least that's what Crazy Harry told me. Disappear because of him.
Mm-hmm. Hello. Cave Johnson. What do we have over here? Behind door number 1. I think that might be where I need to go. Oh no, let's go through door number 1. Offices with nobody in them. Because although there are lots of people around, no one they want you to interact with. What about the toilets? Out of service. But after jumping into that viscous liquid, I really need to pee. Door number 2. Gel dispenser. Aperture stuff. Wear your respirator. I would, but it makes it difficult to hear my mic.